It's so funny, dude. Like the real deal, they try to make it this big thing.
Yeah, no, wait, did you see me? I went my comment went mini viral on there.
Oh, really?
I got like 200 thumbs ups on it.
Oh, really?
I was like, what a stupid article. It's only a $5,000 unaccredited investment.
Yeah.
All like big hitters came like to my defense.
Yeah.
But then other dudes were like, oh, I could see by your bio you're a scammer too. So I IDI'd like 5 or 6 people and I was like, you fucking loser. Like, oh, dude, I went on a tear.
What I do is, you should IDI I need to get you to IDI the people so then I can, is it recording now?
Oh, yeah.
So then I can fly over them when I get my G7.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Wait, do you see?
So I can fucking like turn the, like the afterburners or something on so the smoke comes out on their front lawn.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's a cool thing that Dave Portnoy does? So every time he gets a new enemy, he makes a champagne bottle with their name engraved in it. So that way, when he sees his enemy fail or fall, he fucking pops the champagne and posts it on his Instagram.
I know it's petty.
That's fucking cool.
Dude, it's cool.
That's
it's
fucking
cool.
cool.
I know it's, but I'm competitive and I like to win. And I don't hate on people, dude. I don't, this is what I don't
I know,
like.
your positive mindset. I'm a fucking hater. People.
I don't like people
Yeah.
that hate on other people for no reason. Like,
the no reason thing. Yeah, I hate like commenters on Instagram. The worst.
yeah,
The
like
worst.
just
If you're not competitors in the space, why are you talking shit?
yeah.
They're
Just like, dude, and here we'll go into the Ed Mylett thing.
Yeah.
He's a hater.
No, I like Ed Mylett.
He's a total hater.
He's won me over. I used to think like Hot Shot, he's just like on building his brand. He won me.
Yeah.
He got me. Because he's actually good at what he does.
He is good at that.
Like the speech, most captivated in the fucking...
Yeah, dude, he takes you through emotions. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, like he has that.
Emotional.
He's probably
he's great at that.
Yeah, he's honed that in.
Fantastic at that.
That's what I'm like.
But
I see why he's the main event speaker.
Yeah,
no question.
Dude, I'm not saying he's not a great speaker.
But that's why I'm supporting now. I was always
he hates on GC.
Well, that's because him and GC, they like unfollowed each other on Instagram. I heard about
Yeah. So, and you know, like, again, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I just like, so in this speech, he basically told you, he goes, I lie in a bunch of my speeches.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not an out point to you?
No, because if if you're going to be the motivational speaker game, right? His job is to get the emotional roller coaster and rises.
Yeah.
He did that the best by far out of anyone there.
Well, absolutely.
So like, if you're going to, my thought is, if you're going to kind of, when we go there, right? Everyone's doing like the religious pitch and all this bullshit. Not saying religion's bullshit, but like they do like the religious pitch and they talk about their business mindset, but they don't actually give tangible advice.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're not going to give tangible advice, you better give me the pick one, either the tangible advice or make me like cry, happy, laugh, like do the whole thing. He did no tangible advice, but he at least did the thing.
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool, but like, hey, dude, I'm lying to you, man. I'm lying in a lot of my speeches, which is like, whatever.
I thought that was weird for him to say because it's like,
like that's weird.
Like, you could be twisting your stories.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that was a little.
Yeah, so that's weird.
So what's your biggest takeaway of all the speakers from your mind?
And then one other thing.
All right,
one other thing.
Let's go.
He's like, oh yeah, I talked to this guy. Oh yeah, I didn't fly on my jet, but I got 6 jets.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. No, I know. He's like, you shouldn't care about my stuff, but like his logo's literally him with a private jet and a Bentley.
Yeah, see, like those are just to me, like, dude, those are out points to me. And it's like, okay, that's a little weird. Like, dude, if I got 6 jets, when I get a jet, I am never fucking flying commercial anymore.
Yeah, never.
Ever.
Fuck it.
Like, so I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
But I did have takeaways from that because I don't care. Even if I don't like a speaker, I don't like something, I always get takeaways.
Yeah.
Who's
the best? Who's the best thing you got the best takeaway from? You think?
Well, I mean, various things.
Yeah. My biggest thing was like I was focused on learning like how they're setting up this whole thing to sell more of their shit.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about last night, I was like, oh, they're using kind of the religious community mind thing to get people to want to be part of this community, regardless if the product's actually good. But I know it's a decent product, or a good product at least.
Yeah.
Because they do have successful students, but I know they're definitely pushing the community thing.
Yeah.
To sell more of the product.
Yeah. Which whatever.
Yeah, dude. I mean, sales.
For me, I mean, I just like, I need to hear this all the time because this is one of my little flaws. Like, I always, I look at people online and stuff, probably, just to see what they're doing. And I'm like, man, that should be me. But I forget who said it, but they talked about, like, comparing yourself to someone who's actually, been doing this
chapter
for
20 when you're in chapter
whatever they said, right? Whatever they said, but comparing yourself, they've been doing this shit for 20 years, so they're like, much further along than you.
Yeah.
And then you can get discouraged by that, which sometimes I do, and I'm like, what the fuck? I never stop taking action though because of that, right?
Yeah.
But it's still discouraging. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But all that was good and all the organizational stuff, and I was really impressed with Ryan's. He's really been able to recruit really solid people.
Yeah.
He's got a really good system.
Yeah.
He's got a really great organization.
Yeah.
Like,
they don't.
it's set up really, really well.
What's crazy is how organized they are, and they've only been around like 2-3 years.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Even crazier. It's
and so
corporation.
Grant's shop is the top notch,
Yeah.
and like I liked Bridger Pennington's event a little better. But his team wasn't like like Pineda's team.
Yeah.
Like Pineda, like his shit will get even bigger.
Yeah.
Just because of the team.
That's what Grant was saying in like their like podcast that they made on Grant's on Power Players.
What
Grant was saying is like you're like the only young guy who's like done this the right way and how you're structuring your shit.
Yeah.
He was like kind of alluding to that. He didn't like word for word say it. But.
Yeah. So he's got like his system, and he's got a great team, and it's reminding me like, okay, like you need to find like really, really A-class quality people.
Yeah. And
figure it out, like not bootstrap with cheap fucking employees anymore because they just cause problems.
Yeah.
That's all I do is cause problems. And I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you should try and hire from your, like, once we build. My thought was, like, with the hiring, because I know this is Pineda kind of mindset, was like, if our coaching or online platform, whatever that ends up being, whether it's coaching or courses or something, that is where I'm going to hire and build my team from.
Yeah.
So my thought was, as we, like, our group chat with the WhatsApp where we have the coaching students and they're sending deals and stuff, my thought was as I try and build, like, the wholesale brokerage team, it's going to be built from the people in the chat. When they're like, hey, I have this deal, I have this potential seller, I'll be like, oh, you're part of the team now. Welcome to the brokerage. Let's go close it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But, I had some takeaways.
Yeah.
I had some takeaways. I had some takeaways from you last night.
Oh, yeah, I was going on my...
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was good.
I just hated there was no actionable steps. Like, the only ones that gave actionable advice was, like, the Tiffany Josh High. And then I do like the one dad dude who talked about the wholesaling and all that.
Which guy?
The guy who was, like, real estate doesn't cash flow.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Because I listened to him, and he's another guy that's, like, he tells you, like, numbers advice, not, like, fluffy, feel good about yourself. You can do it. Like,
But you'd be surprised, like, there was a point in my life where I needed the feel good shit. Like, for sure. I needed it for a little bit.
Really?
And some people do. They need to have that. But until I got like actionable stuff.
Yeah, once you're doing stuff, now all you care about is the actionable shit, right? Like
but no, there was a point when it was like, okay, yeah, the feel good stuff, like, okay, it's fine, but like.
But you weren't in the game at that time. But now that you're in the game, it's like all that we need, like.
Yeah, but even sometimes I need a little, like, sometimes I live in the darkness a little bit, and I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling that good. I think nothing's going wrong. Like, dude, if you're not going through that as an entrepreneur, now I'm very even keel.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter to me, but sometimes I'm like, okay, but I don't stop taking action.
Yeah.
Like, you still see the posts go out every day.
Yeah.
You still see me reaching out. You still see me networking. You still see me doing this shit. And that comes from the insurance business. I never felt like I never felt like.
Yeah.
But I had to do it.
Yeah.
But I had to do it because I had to eat.
Yeah.
I couldn't call my grandmother for $50 anymore. Like, so it was like a muscle building kind of thing.
Yeah.
That because literally in the insurance business, even when I grew the team big, it was like you only made money on your bonuses. So I was losing money every month until I hit my bonus at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So it was super stressful, very tough. And it just taught me like persistence and resilience. I just like, if something happens, I have the viewpoint. Okay, it's a problem. Let's take a look at it. What can we do? Like, we're not gonna sit here and talk about how shitty the problem is.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
fix the problem.
Work towards fixing the problem. This is the problem. What do we need to do? Yeah. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Right. Interest rates went up. What can we do? Well, there's not much you can do about that.
Yeah.
But there are things you can do, right? Like
make an online business.
You can make an online business. Like you can make a cash business.
Yeah.
Super important.
Yeah.
I think people realize that now in this cycle. Me included. I'm like, man, dude. I'm like, yeah, building the equity and stuff is great. We've done extremely well, but like having that cash flowing business, even the insurance business, like it wasn't like a cash machine.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't until I hit those bonuses that I would even be profitable.
Yeah.
And if you didn't hit the bonuses, you weren't profitable. And so like, I think that's how, Grant's done that super well. He has a business that literally just gushes cash.
Yeah.
Like his training and stuff business. And Pineda's doing the same shit.
Same shit, yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah, we gotta figure out the online thing. Just because the scalability of it is so much like greater than.
And then Ed Mylett said, "Yeah, I don't have any funnels or anything. I made my money the real way."
But he does. Like he just doesn't have like the salesy funnels. That's just him teasing the other guys. Like he's at Pineda's event.
He seemed pretty antagonistic when he said that.
No, he's just doing that just to talk shit, kind of like Andrew Tate style. Like Andrew Tate believes in like normal business guys and sitting down and working, but then he'll go there and be like, "What are you taking notes?
Yeah.
What are you, a pussy?" Like that. He's joking. He doesn't actually mean like don't. Take notes.
I didn't.
That's how I perceive it. Because like his whole thing's a funnel. He's giving out free stuff. You go click on his thing. You download his podcast and stuff because it builds his notoriety and the trust for him to like do business with people.
Yeah.
Like his funnel is just, it's not funneled through like an internet offer, it's funneled through like a person offer. So for example, if he wants to talk to someone, right? We would talk to someone by offering them a product or offering them a service. Like I want to talk to you, if I wanted to talk to you, right? I'd talk to you by offering you deals and stuff. Yeah. Then you'll be inclined to talk to me. But the way he does it is like he'll do his speeches and his whole thing. And now he gets to talk to whoever the heavy hitters in the room is because he does a really good speech. So it's just an in-person funnel. He's still funneling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's just talking shit. Man.
Maybe.
He's doing hyperboles like the Andrew Tate thing.
Maybe.
You're not an Ed Mylett fan. I'm interested.
No, dude. I mean, look, he's fine. I just I saw, as you were talking about Pineda last night.
You saw a little.
I saw the outpoints.
Yeah, the outpoints. Yeah.
And I saw the same outpoints that you did.
Yeah.
With the other things, just it's an outpoint. It is what it is.
You know what shocked me? I expected a way better, gig from Pete Vargas.
Yeah, dude. Me too.
Like that was almost like the worst one of all of them. I thought.
Look, like this, literally, I can't get away from this chick.
Entrepreneurs and business owners, are you spiritually grounded? Just so the people watching, we met a. I don't even know what she calls herself, like a spiritual life coach.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's like a 40-year-old single woman, probably has like 7 cats at home. Fake. She's spiritual life coach.
But it was the same cats that Armand was looking at on his phone.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
In the middle of the thing.
Of course, the spiritual life coach is so spiritual that she got like a $10,000 boob job and fake lips.
Yeah, it's pretty spiritual.
Nothing against it. We all love fake tits, but like. It's like you can't be telling people.
I don't, dude.
I don't either. I don't like that. If you mangle your body, I'm not into it. If you're not naturally pretty, I'm
like the chick, the bartender chick. I mean, she was cute, but you could tell that there was stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Like this Spanish chick, I meant to tell you earlier. So this chick like literally looked like she had a pillow stuffed in her ass.
Yeah.
Like it didn't look good.
Yeah, it was like a shelf.
It was like a like I don't even know. It was like it literally looked like like a like one of the couch pillows.
Yeah.
It literally
Just
looked like
like
one
a box.
like it was in there. It was like that doesn't look good. Okay. Yeah.
Dude, so what actions are you taking when you get back home?
Well, I mean, these things. It's like sometimes it just. I think some of the things that we talked about is just getting the content more structured.
Yeah.
And, bringing on more people that can help me.
Yeah. I think we need to, because what I'm going to do over the weekend is draw out, our funnel.
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of what I think, and it's so that way it's okay, here's what we need to do.
But who's going to make that?
That's for you to figure out, dude. Emails are a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Because
you
ain't going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, the annoying part is having we build the funnel, right? So how do you build those links? That's the annoying part.
Yeah, somebody's got to do that.
Yeah.
That's why I need you, man.
We'll think it through.
Dude, I think it would be great.
I think we'd make a really great
Why don't you think it would be great? Because you want to do that.
Yeah, there's a greater upside.
If you did it on your own.
Now, it's higher risk. Let me give you an example. I could probably do the funnels half as good for you because you have better content. But that's only so
you could do them half as good for me?
No, but I'm saying if my effective, I could be half as effective, but since you have good content and you're already a more established track record than me, we'd still sell courses. Meanwhile, it has to be probably a really good funnel, and I really have to dial in what I'm teaching because I don't have a huge track record and accomplishments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The deal sourcing is only so complicated.
So let me ask you this.
But you could teach deal sourcing, underwriting, structuring, talking to a bank, debt, how to manage properties. You have a much more vast stuff to create a course under. My course, I have to just get really niche down into that. Now, I was thinking, all right, how can we set up the joint course where it's still together, but it needs to be under one centralized branding, I think.
Yeah. Hold that thought. I hear you. So I want to revert back to what I asked you. So why? Okay, because you want to do it yourself. I got it. What other reasons?
That's pretty much it.
That's it? No
here's the problem I have, even where I work now. I'm in this position right now because I was just too scared to do it on my own in the beginning. I took the easier route of linking up with a guy who'd help coach me into the real estate and help hold my hand. And now, 2 years into it, I was I'm worse off now than because I took his help for the 2 years.
Yeah.
I should have sat down, revamped, thought through the process. I was thinking because I had all these ideas. I'm we're doing something wrong with the process. Luckily, all the deals fell, or not unluckily, the deals fell apart. But that forced me to be okay, so even the process I'm taught isn't working.
Yeah.
I need to change it up. I'm going to do what I always thought was the process, and now that's completely taken over my pipeline. So that's an idea I would have done 2 years earlier.
Done your own thing.
Yeah, if I was on my own.
Yeah, got it. So there's no other reason.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No other reason at all, other than you could do it better yourself? Or you want to do it yourself, for yourself?
Yeah.
No other reason you wouldn't do it?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Everything else, I working with you's great.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You're a good input. Part of me is I'm trying to think in a 10-year trajectory, what's the most beneficial? If I was looking at a 3-year trajectory.
How much do you want to make in 10 years?
I haven't even thought through 10 years, but I know, I'm thinking of a lifestyle vision in 10 years. I don't know what that actual dollar amount is.
Yeah.
But the lifestyle vision is I have my own wealthy way. I have my own Pineda.
Got it.
I have my own.
Totally understand that. But again, how much money you want to make in 10 years? Or even next year? How much you want to make next year?
500 for sure.
500
take home. 500.
500 take home?
Yeah.
So let's just think theoretically. Doing this, for me, if you could make 500 next year.
But doing that next year won't take me to $2 million the year after that.
How do you know that?
The trajectory isn't there.
How do you know that?
Because the scalability, I understand what you're saying, but the scalability of not being the front man, there's a lack of scalability in the sense of I can't bounce. I think the branding.
But dude, I'm gonna be. If you only want to make $2 million, there's no that's not scale anyway.
No, but this is the thing: the branding and the IP is more important than the money and the effectiveness of the ease of getting the money. So what I mean by that is this: making $100,000 being...
So it's notoriety.
No, yeah, so like right now with MHP value, if I made 50 grand this year, but I'm MHP value, like I'm known as MHP value, that's more important than being part of other street making 500,000.
For sure. Yeah,
because the MHP value can open up other opportunities. Like I wasn't acknowledged as my own person in the industry until I kind of separated myself with that. The same would happen working for you.
Yeah.
Now, could that be a temporary thing where it's like I learn how to do it better myself in my own realm while also growing your thing, and then I could help train someone into that role and we both make money? And because we can always do joint things, because it's like we are serving two separate things. I'm on the deal sourcing, you're on the deal doing.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it. But it's like, what's the most effective way to do that without f***ing up my trajectory too?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Totally get it.
Yeah.
I get it completely. So what if? So it's just think about this. So like, you can come in, you can build the system, the funnels, the scale, and then we can create that media company to then sell that system.
No, so that's also where I was taking it, where I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I've thought that through, and that's like a packaged media system, funnel system we could sell off to other real estate professionals and other industries. Yeah.
And then you just like build the team.
Yeah.
Around that.
No, I've thought that through.
Because you're good at this stuff, dude.
I think I get it.
Dude, you definitely get it. Because you're like, I'm like, yeah, dude, I never thought of that, but that makes a lot of sense. Because every time when you're like, hey, we need to target this guy, and then this guy looks at this, and then you hit him with this ad, because that's what all these guys do, because I'm thinking that the shit I get hit with, and I'm like, oh, I didn't click that, so now they're hitting me with this.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff that I can't necessarily think through.
Yeah, because you're spending time with other shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I feel like if we listed the strengths on paper, it's like I plug right into the things you're missing in certain points.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah. But I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I totally get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I'm just pitching right now.
No, I hear you, and I've been thinking it through for me to accurately pitch you too, and I haven't thought through a mutually beneficial way.
Because that could be a...
Because it's also a thing like this, right? Like money would solve the problem, but I don't think there's an amount of money that would replace the... Like, so this is what I was trying to think, right? How could I do it for you? Like, this is what I thought months ago. I was like, how could I do it for you to where that's worth $200 grand a year for you to pay me? So I'm like, how could I do something to produce enough revenue to where I'm worth $200 grand to you in that role?
Yeah.
Because that's what would replace current income now. Now, if it like that's like...
Did you come up with an answer there?
No.
Yeah. I have the answer.
That's what I've been trying to figure out.
I have the answer.
What?
So, I mean, it's you with your crazy funnel mind.
Yeah.
Like making sure that's set up, and then bringing the team on to like to do the shit. Because you're meticulous like me. You're like, dude, those captions are fucking stupid. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Why the
fuck would we send this email?
Like, why would you send this fucking dumb email? It's dumb.
Yeah.
And that's where you would be great.
Yeah.
Because I'm like that too. But if I had someone like you...
For that realm.
Yeah. For that, like...
So the way I was thinking it through too, this is I had to actually think this through, but the most beneficial way I think I saw it was come in, help you set up those funnels, and we have an agreement that like I just take a percentage of the profits of these funnels.
Yeah.
So that way it's like once I build out the funnels, I could just go off, do my own shit, and we keep doing our joint stuff. But it's like, all right, well, on your end of growing your Victory brand, I'll still get my healthy amount of pay, but only on results proven.
Yeah.
So that's the way I was thinking about it too.
Okay. No, I can see that.
And I think that'd be the most beneficial because it's like you're not gonna pay me for shit I don't produce on.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Yeah. No,
I'm like the person who wants to be commissioned and only paid on upside. The salary.
Yeah. No. Exactly.
The only reason like I would ever need like let's say I dropped everything. I was to come work for you. Like my monthly nut's pretty big. Like
how much?
Like it's not like I think I'd comfortably like to live genuinely comfortably. Like I could show you like my Mint account. I probably need like it would go down.
How much do you need?
What's
the number, man?
Just to cover like lifestyle and bills, probably $8,000 to $9,000 a month.
Okay.
And that's me subtracting out like $2,000 in bullshit.
Yeah. So 10 grand a month. You need 10 grand.
Yeah, 10 grand a month is like the number.
So you need 10 grand a month.
But like I don't.
And you could still go out to nice dinners.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that would also me being like laying low and shit. You know what I mean?
But what would you rather do? But like I think this funnel thing can get built up where it starts making money.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I know it would start making money, but it's like, is that the best use of my, like, then when I think of building a successful funnel for you, and then I'm like,
fuck Derek, I want to do that myself.
No, because I'm like, I really feel like the deal sourcing, I could make like a really good funnel and make a lot of money with that. Like, I can always do that first and then come back to you and be like, oh, I know it works, I'm making this much.
Yeah.
We're doing the joint thing, let's really commit to that. And it's like, okay, your victory stuff isn't taken off yet, let me plug my model into your shit with your own spin on it. And it's like, that's like, that's also the way I'm thinking. I'm like, I should do, because like coming from this, I'm definitely going to have like my own CRE deal accelerator branded webinars that is only deal sourcing and nothing else.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like commercial real estate generalized, not mobile home park specific. And then try and test out different things with that.
Got it.
Aside from our joint funnel.
Yeah, for sure. So what do you want to be known for?
I see in myself getting into general business and lifestyle eventually.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Why you want to do that?
I'd rather be a business guy, not some like real estate nerd. And as uneducated and stupid as that sounds, like I don't want to be some real estate nerd. Like, you know who I liked, who I thought I was gonna hate? The Dan Fleischman dude. He's up there just talking about business. Yeah. He's not talking about like, well, in my house flips, you know, I had this.
I mean, but he kind of is. He's like, okay, well, you invest in the S&P.
I know, but he's like, I'm in like angel investing. I'm here with, we're taking this company public potentially.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Rebranding this restaurant.
I like that.
The business world, and like my dad in the back in the day was in the general business world. Yeah. He made his money in the car shipping industry, but then he was like taking an internet company public. It all kind of effed up and shit. Yeah. But like, he was like, it was business. It wasn't like. And like Cardone's like, I know he's like the real estate guy. He's a business guy.
Dude, he's a business guy.
He's not just like, I'm a syndicator trying to get you your good IRR. Look at the mobile.
I don't want to be. I'm not going to be that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to like. So when I look at the long term trajectory, I'm like, I want to learn how to create. That's why I have like all these other dumb ideas
that's
too. Like,
funny.
Like the pot. But
I don't want to get you. I'm a syndicator. Get in your IRR.
Like, look, we are building quality housing. Like, all right, bro. Like, just
the post on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
dude. Great thing.
I create great communities.
I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm like, dog.
And then, but those guys behind the scenes, they're like, oh, this fucking motherfucker.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. Like.
Yeah. But like, that's why I'm like.
Come on.
Yeah, but that's like my long term vision. Yeah. Like when you ask like, what's the exact amount of money you want to make? I'm like, it's just like you're in the money world. Like at those levels and shit. Even at your own level, you don't know what your net worth is. Yeah. You couldn't even say. You just know it's big.
Yeah. Well, big in
relative to, but like
to what?
Well, like to me, for example, it's big relative to me.
That's but like it's relative to someone. It's all relative.
So like when you're thinking of the next level, you're not thinking of like a dollar amount. You're thinking of like, oh no, I just want to be at that level. So that's to me the level. So like when you ask me that question, it's like right now my current levels are like that. I'm in that net take home like 150 to 250 range. I got to get to the 350 to 500 range is like my next level. Yeah. But then I think from that level, that's where it's like I'm in the low millions range. Yeah. Because from there, it's like I just got to scale it up. Yeah, exactly. Like right now, I'm like good process and system, just inconsistent, kind of not giving a shit. Yeah. 150 to 200, maybe 250 if like a couple more deals close. Right. I'm in that realm. Yeah. But like the 500 is like, oh no, I got like an actual business kind of thing going on. I can start to hire employees and stuff. And then like, from there, you know, that's like that. So I don't think of it as like the dollar amount. It's really like, what's the opportunity? It's like right now it's like, just kind of like I could cover bills and have a little bit of money. Mm-hmm. But I don't have enough to like, I can't just go hire a videographer full time for $70,000. Yeah. So that's, I'm trying to get to that level. And to me, that's like 350 to 500. It's like I can get videographer, a researcher, a couple cold callers, and I'm like, oh, I can start to like really build a business now. Yeah. I could probably do that now if I just didn't live like an asshole, but I need the crocodile shoes, you know what I'm saying? No like, come on, you got the Gucci shirt, bro. Come on, you got the clothes. I know, dude, I know. You can't be saying, yeah. Dude,
and so, like, and let me talk about that for a second. I like nice clothes, dude. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Like, no, I'm not the, like, dude, people on Twitter, like, oh, if you wear a Gucci shirt or blah, blah. I'm like, dude. Fuck, dude.
And this is the thing, too, right? If you can't figure out how to get rich, like the Graham Stephan when he's like, I don't waste money on coffee, fancy dinners, drinks and stuff. It's like, I feel like I'm smart enough to get rich still, and
Yeah.
also do that along the way.
Yeah.
Like to a level. Like I'm not doing. Like,
I don't go crazy.
Yeah, like I'm not doing like VIP tables and stuff. I'm not buying like
stupid.
brand new watches. Like I do like vintage pieces that retain its value. Like when all my deals fell apart, like what saved me was my watches.
Yeah.
Offloaded $50K, and then I'm like, we're chilling. Still.
Okay, we're chilling.
Yeah, you know, I could float it while I'm doing this whole MHP value idea.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not like buying that stupid shit, but I do like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, in the majority of all of my, like, so even, yeah, you know, I got nice shirt, nice shoes, and things like that. But if you look at it and all the cash that I've had, like, it's a very small percentage, and the large percentage of it has been reinvested in myself and personal development, or reinvested into deals, or donated to a charity. Like, so, you know, every time I'm like, okay, look, well, we need to do this. I'm like, okay, well, I haven't been stupid with my money.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, percentage-wise, you haven't been dumb. I've definitely percentage-wise been dumb.
Yeah. Well, I used to do that. Dude, if I had $300 in my pocket, I was going to buy some $300 pair of jeans, going to zero, because I wanted to look good at the party that night. Yeah.
But sometimes you got to do that. Like, all my friends who didn't, like, do stupid shit, they're just like, yeah, they probably have, like, a good amount of savings and stuff now, but they're not trying to do bigger shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They were
just conservative.
They were happy with the
I was reckless.
Same, dude. I'm like...
Reckless.
Dude, I was...
Dude, if I had $300, I was going to buy something to alter my state that night.
Yeah, dude, when I had... when I was in my poker phase, right? I was like... So, like, your typical bankroll, you need, like, 20 to 40 times the buy-in of whatever poker game you're sitting at. So, like, a 1-2 game, $200, you need, like, $4,000, conservatively, right? So, I had, like, a $1,500 bankroll, which is not okay in the poker world, but sometimes you're high risk, you're at, like, lower levels, because 1-2 no limit's the cheapest game you can be at.
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes I'd be on a heater, and then, like, I'd be like, you know what, man, I'm going to go sit at the 5-10 game and just steal blinds. Yeah. So, stealing blinds is, like, when it kind of folds to you, there's maybe one raiser, you repop him anyways. Yeah. So, like, he'll raise to, like, $45. You'll raise to 120. He'll hit another re-raise, and it's like, let me fucking. I'm done. I'm blanking. I'm blowing my whole bankroll on like on the flop. They call it c-betting and stuff. Poker people will know. Yeah. But it's like I'll try and like c-bet and bomb it on the flop if like face cards came out. Yeah. And like I double my bankroll.
Because you were just
stealing blinds. Yeah. But like I did that, dude, and I lost my whole bankroll. This is I never had a job at this time, so this is why I was just like flipping shoes, like nice shoes. I wasn't like a sneaker dude. And then like the Louis bag and stuff. But yeah, I'm like, dude, I'll go broke. I don't care. Like if I had an idea, bro, like let's say like I would go like $100K in credit card debt trying to make it on a business.
Absolutely. I've already done it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think twice. Like, it's not even when people are there, like you gotta not be scared. Like the speakers are like, you gotta be willing to like risk it. I'm like, that ain't even a thought in my head. Like, don't worry.
Because if the opportunity's good, it's not a risk.
Yeah, it's not
like
a risk.
So the first deal I got into with no money, I didn't have to put any money in that. But I got a bonus from the insurance business at the beginning of the next year. Yeah. Right? So I had, I don't know, it was like $100,000. Yeah. Right? $100,000 in the account. And the first deals that we closed, I got an acquisition fee, dumped that into the deal. Yeah. You know, went in my account and back into the deal. And then that $100,000 that I had in my savings, I literally wiped it. Yeah. It went to zero. Yeah. I had like, I don't know. I can pull up the bank statement, check maybe like $9,000 in the account. Yeah. Like, and I had operating. I was spending most of the operating expenses in the insurance business on the credit card on the credit card because like, I was dead. I was in the red most of the year. And then when my team got built up to it was big, I was profitable, but not like insanely profitable. I'm talking like a couple $1,000 a month profit. This was after personal expenses and things too, so like, whatever, right? But I didn't even think, it wasn't even a hard, I didn't even have to sit there and like, man, do I want to wire this $100,000 or not? It wasn't like that. I just took, it was no question.
When I was in November and I was coming up with this whole MHP value idea and I'm like, all right, all my deals fell apart. I have no more money coming in, no deals under contract, so I'm at least 6-month runtime. I was sitting there and what I was thinking, I was like, and I did this, I was like, I need to start applying for a bunch of different credit cards now so I have an even longer runway of credit. Right. In case I ended up, like this idea didn't work and I had to go back to cold calling. Yeah. So like I was even planning like, I need to get ready with more credit cards just in case I ever get to that point. Yeah. I was like, I was willing to go $250 in debt because I'm like, I could just, if it ever failed, I just go back to cold calling the old-fashioned way. I'd probably get myself out of that.
Yeah, totally. And that's smart that you did that because most people don't like do that. No, I don't want to my credit, dude.
Yeah. If you're not gonna buy a house.
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna buy a house.
Yeah.
And like whatever, dude. Like,
yeah.
So I probably have, I don't know, a few $100,000 in credit card. I did the same thing because like for me, even in the insurance business, I was investing that money in stuff.
Yeah.
Like we were like the top team in the company.
Yeah.
Like so I got all this notoriety. We would get like perks and things, blah blah blah. And that's how it hit these big bonuses at the time. And I did the credit card thing to me. So if you're like a middle class person and you make $100,000 a year and you're fine, right? Yeah. And you don't plan on making any more money, this is not the way to do this. Yeah, this is bad advice.
If you're not like an entrepreneur trying to 10x your business,
but to me, even if it's 25%, and I'm paying 25% on the $100,000, like okay, it's $25,000.
Like we're investing that dollar to make 10.
But exactly.
So like a 25%.
If that 100 is going to turn, like, I'm not trying to just make another $20,000. I'm trying to make tens of millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. So in the scheme of things, it's like, dude, I don't care. I'll pay the 25%. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter, right? And some people just can't fathom with that idea, but it's just like...
But they're not thinking about double ups, triple ups, quadruple ups. They're
not thinking about
They're thinking about their 5% raise, so obviously they can't risk 25% interest on their entire debt.
Yeah, and that sucks because I've been there, dude. I mean, like, it's just not fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fun. But I'm glad, like, that's a good point because entrepreneur, like, if you're an entrepreneur, like, you should not be scared to do that if you have to do that.
Yeah, and like when Pineda, because when Pineda says like I maxed out all the credit cards, went to his wife to be like, we got to open a few more credit cards. Yeah. I was like, that was how I was thinking.
Yeah,
like, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I think you always got to keep the credit like as much as you can get.
Yeah, just in case.
As much as you can get, and even like. I got a chunk of money from a refinance.
Yeah.
Like first refinance, and I'm like, okay, I pay off these credit card bills? But I'm like, dude, no, because I'm gonna put this into the next deal.
It'll be a higher return than the.
I'll still pay the credit.
Yeah,
and even you get another. I'm like, fuck. I would still think about it. Like, do I really want to pay that off? Because it's like that money can whatever into the future.
Yeah.
But, it comes to a point where it's like, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? But...
And then if you think about it like this, too, right? Like, back in the day, people used to get, like, money from, like, loan sharks and stuff at, like, 1 point a week. That's 52% interest over a year.
Yeah.
So, like, credit cards is literally cheaper than, like, dudes who started businesses with, like, loan shark money, which is, like, a thing that happened.
Yeah.
So that's another thing,
Yeah, no, seriously.
So if you think about it, it's like credit card debt's like actually kind of lit.
Yeah, and like during dude, Aflac, the company, they were giving out like company loans basically during COVID against your statement at like 0% or like 1% or something. Nice. So I had some money, not a lot.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, fuck yeah, give me that money.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll take
0%, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like, I can use that money.
Yeah.
Right? I can use that money to do whatever.
Yeah.
And, but so I remember some people like, well, I don't know if I want to take out a loan. I'm like, probably right if you're, not.
Yeah, if you're not in growth mindset, totally get it.
Yeah, it's a dumb idea.
Yeah, if you're growth mindset though, not a fixed income.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the best if you're growth mindset. But some people are growth mindset. Like I have a couple friends that have like high paying corporate jobs, and they're like strict about like, I put this much in stocks and I diversify like this, and it's like, well, yeah, you diversify and you're like safe with it. But it's because like they're not thinking, in the next 5 years I can go make 2 mil, 3 mil, 10 mil. They're thinking, well, in the next 5 years I hope I get to the next position. And it's like,
yeah, exactly.
So you're only gonna go from 100 to 175, 5 years on the road, 250.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it, yeah. They definitely deal with less stress than me. They didn't have to go 6 months without a dollar coming in.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, more stressful being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
To a degree. But I mean, it's like, the person you become, the competence you gain.
Yeah.
The confidence you get, like, you can just kind of go out and like create
just
stuff.
make money. Yeah,
right?
just do
create
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
My wife's like, dude, you're like, I don't know how you do this. You guys come up with this stuff, and you come out, and you're like, you just
figure it out. Like
you just figure it out.
Like that's what I was. It's like a couple guys. This is earlier on, right before I was really coming into my own person within the industry and stuff. A few of the guys on the team were like, "Do you ever think like the whole mobile home park thing is just going to become consolidated?" And all I was, yeah, and I was like, yeah, but all I was thinking was like, do you think you're not going to be able to just do a different asset class?
Yeah.
Like your skills of cold calling, generating interest, finding leads, like getting people under contract, like that doesn't just disappear all of a sudden. Like I was thinking mobile home parks can literally disappear tomorrow. Like part of a thought experiment I was thinking about doing for like my brokerage situation, I was like, if I went and just brokered a totally different asset class, I wonder how quick I could do it.
Yeah.
Like, and I was thinking in my head, I was
you
like,
could do it quick because the underwriting principles are the same.
Yeah, I was like, I think I can get a listing within the first month.
For sure.
In a totally different random asset class, and I'm like, I won't even know what I'm doing. I thought of a whole plan. Like, I'm going to go with other brokerages packages. I'm going to look at their thing. I'm going to go sign up for whatever funds and syndicators are buying it, sign up for their investor list, look at their underwriting. I'm like, I already know what to underwrite. Here's the line items, everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom, done.
Yeah, done.
First week, set up just take the same model, just change out the line items were there.
Yeah. No, totally. And that's like, I mean, someone said something today, or I think Ryan said it. He was like, you take away, money, everything.
Yeah.
But if I've got my, my relationships, the network,
my skills,
the skills, and like that's the, and I'm guilty of this too. People fall, not to get like spiritual or anything, but people fall into the like what's outside here is like determines them.
Yeah, and it's not.
But it's not that way.
Not at all.
It's not that way at all, right? And I sometimes do that too. I'm like, okay, like, this is happening. Like, okay, wait a second, change the viewpoint.
Yeah.
You've got all these skills, you got these things. Like, you can actually create the situation anyway. So like, and people wouldn't look at that. They were looking at the asset class. Like, will it be consolidated?
Yeah,
for sure.
You know what I hate? The biggest talk I hate is people talking about rates being up.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it because I'm like, dude, everyone that's a baller in the industry has been through multiple recessions.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, like not like oh, we're talking about rates going up, prices are different. But I mean like the people that are like, man, dude, like this, fuck, what's gonna happen? Like, real estate's doomed. It's like,
well, they probably have floating rate debt.
No, but I mean like
a big deal.
I'm talking about brokers and shit.
Oh,
okay. Fuck, man, the deals are just drying up. I'm like, are you like that much of a pussy?
Yeah.
Like, bro, the deals are drying up. What? Like,
yeah, there's deals to be had.
yeah, there's deals still happening. It's not like, and even if there's a complete standstill, it's like, all right, bro, like, go do an online webinar and ask for $2,000.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, again, it's all about the, the causative mindset.
Yeah.
I guess you would say. Yeah.
You're a cool dude, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. You're cool too, dude.
Thank you.
So yeah, back to you coming on board to the social media.
Here's a good question. Here's a good question. Here's a good question to kind of rebuttal you, or not rebuttal, but
okay.
Mindset. You're like, if I could redo things, I should have been doing bigger deals, right? Kind of.
Probably.
Yeah. If I did that,
yeah,
and let's say it worked out, I stayed like for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I'd be looking back and being like, I should have just did that on my own all along.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, because me and you, we kind of get the vision.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Because the vision where I want to go, and where I will go.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just like it's big, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like, would love to have you on the team. Or
This
not.
is what I want to do is
I'll just have to find someone else.
Yeah. Well, I just want to. I'm gonna write out the general map.
Yeah.
Roadmap, I think.
Yeah.
For both, though, I was good because I need to roadmap what our joint webinar looks like, and then.
What if I was like, hey, Armand, I'll start paying you $10,000 a month tomorrow?
I don't know. Because you got to think, bro. I'm about to get like. I mean, the next couple months, I'm literally gonna get like all in like a 30-day time period.
Are the deals under contract?
Yeah, I'm about to get like $110,000, $120,000.
Well, that's perfect, man. You'd have some more cushion.
I haven't put enough thought to it yet because I've been too scattered. I've had 3 weeks of traveling.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go home, bro, and just sit back, Maddie, and just
No more details, please.
Yeah, cook steaks.
No more details, please.
Cook fucking just tons of steak, hot peppers.
And you guys don't have to.
Pasta and just fucking.
You guys don't have to fornicate over FaceTime in the shower.
Yeah, we were doing that. She likes to talk when we're in the shower. It's like a long time.
You can cut that out. By the way. Yeah, you can cut that out.
So what do you want to eat? Let's go somewhere nice.
I mean, that Prime place, let me just... Dude, this chick keeps popping up on my fucking phone.
The blonde?
God damn.
Spiritual healing, bro. The algorithm knows you need it.
No. No. Primal Screaming. Hold on a second. Let's actually look this up. I want to see what Primal Screaming is. Primal Scream Therapy Anger Release. How to make your voice deeper. Primal Scream Therapy. Dude,
it's a thing. There we go.
This ought to be good. Primal Scream. Primal Scream. Oh, this has been around for 15 years. Oh, here's some fucking 1970s Primal Screams session. This had to be in California.
Yeah, it has to be.
Like, no question. Oh, wait, this is a session of multiple people. This looks...
This is like a good time.
This is a group session in primal therapy. The idea is to go back, uncover the hurts of childhood, relive them, and free the real you.
Dude. Oh, my.
Is it a thing?
Do not do Primal Screaming.
Oh, yeah.
You probably won't believe happens every single day at Primal.
What a time.
Almost every day in the year. We have
anyways.
every day. We have
So...
8, 9, 10, 12.
Dude, this weekend, though, I'm going to think it through, because Chris is on board, by the way.
Good.
I didn't tell him a dollar or amount or anything. He'll definitely do it. Like I'll link him up with you either this weekend or next week. I'll make a group chat this weekend.
Yeah.
But I'll think through it.
So Prime Steakhouse Bellagio. See, they're f***ing full, dude. 10 o'clock? You want to eat at 10 o'clock? No.
I would. But
No,
you don't.
no. Maybe we can just go downstairs or something and eat, because...
I would do the same steakhouse again.
Yeah, we can do
I
that.
don't care.
Cool with that. It's pretty... it's cheap. It's not
I mean, I would rather... Why don't we just go to Caesars and just find a nice place?
Or Bellagio. Bellagio is...
The reason I say Caesars, they have the cigar bar I want to go to. You can come back.
Oh.
No, you can come back after. Listen, but I enjoy a nice cigar. What do you want your branding to be with the whole Victory? I mean, you're moving away from the Victory Real Estate.
Yeah, it's going to be just Derek Vickers.
Okay. What do you want that branding to be?
What do you mean?
Like when you look at, we look at Pineda and he has the wealthy way, the wealthy other shit, wealthy this, like the different sectors. What are like the sectors you want? Like, is it like you want a coaching platform?
Well, so it'll be like Park Investing Pro for like mobile home park stuff.
Yeah.
First, right? And then obviously the investment side.
Okay.
Right.
So the education platform and the investment side, obviously.
The investment side.
Like the
we'll have
capital-ish.
Correct. So we'll have that, and then I think once the Park Investing Pro is like, okay, like this, he's the absolute authority in that space, then we can start branching out to other things. It's easier for me to get on Pineda's podcast if dude, this is the mobile home park guy. Instead of, this is the general business guy.
Dude, that ties me exactly to what I was like annoyed by Pete Vargas's thing. He's like, you want to go on other people's stages first.
Yeah.
Or so you want to really prioritize other people's stages. But like, you can't get on other people's stages until you have your own stage. And then and then going on other people's stages without having your own stage and funnels built out already is fucking useless.
To a degree. But I mean, if it gets you 1 million Instagram followers.
It's not going to, though.
I know, but I'm just saying if it would.
Yeah, but like, it only gets you 1 million Instagram followers. Let's say you have your own stage, but it's not popular yet.
Yeah.
And then you go on another podcast and it blows you up, but then that's because people see you have shit going on.
Yeah.
If you're just like some no-name and you go on someone's podcast, you get like a few thousand followers, but it's like, pointless.
Yeah.
Like I thought he gave like the big thing, and he's like, come to my 2-day webinar or 2-day or whatever thing, and I know they're going to upsell you on the in-person one that they do at the Grant's office, which is $15K.
Yeah.
Because I get the actual email from Pete Vargas.
Yeah.
Like in my thing.
We should have hit him up on the treadmill this morning. Be like, dude, you need to speed up, man. Quit walking at 1.5 miles.
I know we should have, dude.
Like,
I gotta be honest, I didn't want to do crazy shit too because you're here. I didn't want to like.
What?
I'll come to these things and like cause problems.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
I don't know, man. I'd just like be like, I'd fucking talk some shit. Like I'd raise my hand and just fucking ask really aggressive on the point questions. But
Why didn't you?
I don't want to drag negative attention because you're here too.
Yeah. Like what would you ask? What would you have asked?
Like you know when Pineda was doing the like I wanted to ask the COO guy, like I wanted to straight up ask you like what does he pay you and what's the percentage he gives you for the company? Because they're talking about how you do an equity split and here's like our structure and stuff.
That's what I would love to know that.
What do you get paid?
Yeah.
Because you're at the top of the thing. We can figure out how to pay any employee, like whatever, but like what do you get paid, bro?
Yeah.
Because you're the hard part. Like having Pineda and having that A player that runs with it.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's hard to find. Like we could find other sales guys.
You can find those guys, but the interesting thing is you're right, and that's a fantastic question. You know, how do you compensate that guy to keep him there?
Yeah, because that's
like, how do you keep him there instead of like I'll just go flip my own house?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, so my thought was this, right? This is why I think you have to build your own stage first.
Yeah.
You have to build your own stage big enough that the people you hire are only filling one role in the company, so that way they don't feel like they could go do it on their own.
Yeah.
But then at a certain point, we need to bring in like a C-level, C-suite, like fucking COO, CEO and stuff. Yeah. They're coming in with like equity of the company, but they have to have their own power behind them too. But that's on a totally different level than the growth phase where we're at still.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's where it's like, well, at what point do you need that? And they're saying, okay, you want to get these high-level guys early on, so that way, because they know better than you. But it's like, well, like at what income? Like, all right, if I want to hire a good COO and I'm a relatively new company, let's say the company we're bringing in like $500K a year, like, do I pay that guy $200K right off the bat?
Yeah.
After vetting him and everything, plus equity, or is it like $60K but a bigger percentage of equity because he knows how to grow a company?
Right.
Like that's where it's like that'd be like a heavy hitter question that's actually valuable instead of like here's how we do our, you know, our sales guys get paid like this. Here's our structure on like a nice little pamphlet.
Yeah, because everybody, that's a big struggle for people. It's like how the f- do you pay the COO?
Yeah, like I learned with watching. I was like, why do I feel like I could leave the company? And then I was thinking, why did all the other older guys who joined the company also feel like they could leave the company and do their own thing? And I'm like, we don't have enough systems built out by the company that when we get hired, we're covering a lot of different hats, almost like we're our own boss. So why would we do it for the company when like if I'm still wearing all the hats, like when it's like there's minimal marketing, we don't have a researcher, we're not provide really any tools besides Reonomy, which is a couple $100, and like IDI, which is under my name. It's like other than that, it's like, why am I here?
Yeah.
But now if the company was like, so it has a lot of inbound business, so not Parker Kelly, but the younger guy who works for
No.
I'm using him as an example. Anyways, he's happy to stay there because is a known name in the industry who also gets inbound leads and probably gives him a cut or a team share or a salary or something. So of course that guy doesn't want to leave because he gets something from it. It's established. That's the problem with ours. So I'm thinking like if you wanted to hire people for, let's say the online course thing, like you wouldn't want Chris, for example, to also be doing funnels. Because if he's making content and doing the funnel, he's gonna think, I could do a course, or I could do it for. I don't know. He could do something else on his own.
Yeah, he could, but I think that
he's not a business guy though, so he wouldn't think like that. But I'm saying like, if he's only the video guy.
Yeah, but if you're hiring people of that caliber, they're more than likely they may do that anyways. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, and they didn't say like, all right, well, when should you start looking for like executives, right? They should have said when your company. This is why I want tangible advice. Yeah. If they said if you're in a service-based industry or let's say you're in an online learning-based industry like our Wealthy Way courses, right? Yeah. If you're in e-learning, once you get to this much revenue and this many employees, it's time to get an executive. Yeah. They don't give that actual tangible advice. They're like, here's how we pay our sales guys. Here's our company mindset. Here's our core values, which I think is important too. But I'm like, it's kind of like the way Pete Vargas was saying this stuff. He's like, you want to go on other webinars. Here's all the ways you should be presenting and talking to tons of people and creating your own stage. Yeah. Okay. Well, how do I create that stage? Yeah. He didn't say, Here's
Maybe
the
that's
email.
a $15,000 thing.
Here's the email system that you want to use. Here's the webinar platform. Here's how you want to structure your content. Here's the website provider you want to use. Like, he didn't talk about any of the actual stuff of how to do it.
Yeah.
He just said, here's the 10 ways you could create your own stage. Okay, well, oh, I really like this one. It's like, okay, well, like, how do I create that? Oh, you want me to do webinars? Well, how do I generate leads to the webinar?
Yeah.
Here's my offer. How do I generate the offer and then present that well on a webinar? Here's the 4 things you want to do, like the emotion, the hand or whatever, or the book, the hand. And I'm like, okay, like that's very like general statements. Like, okay, emotional hook, teach them, offer a solution, offer your hand, emotional close.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's great. What the does that mean?
Yeah.
But like Cardone, when he teaches it, he's like, you want to sell the results, not the fucking specifics. Fuck the specifics. So every time you create content, start with a hook of the results. Do you want to become a millionaire through mobile home park investing?
Yeah.
Here's how. Instead of saying, like, here's how you can get really good at mobile home park investing. No, you want to do the hook. Do you want to become a multi-millionaire through mobile home park investing?
Yeah.
You pick the right course.
Yeah.
You're on the webinar for it. You know, like that sells it, but Grant will say the specific, here's how you do it.
Yeah.
Tangible advice. And then Pineda, his YouTube, he says this tangible advice. So I thought at this convention he was going to go deeper than the course than the free stuff he puts on his YouTube. But he actually did surface level. Like, well, I was just bummed out that everything that they talked about here is already on his YouTube and is actually like the surface level stuff on his YouTube. Like his own YouTube free content goes deeper. So that's where I'm like, if we paid for this event, I'd feel a little.
Yeah, same, dude.
The motivation aspect was good though. It got good this day.
Yeah.
This day was good. They were giving a little more.
Yeah, for sure.
I did like Dan Fleischman though.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was
cool.
Let's go get food.
Yeah.
All right, guys, like and subscribe. Derek Vickers, Park Investing Pro, Park Investing Masterclass, Deal Sourcing, CRE, DealAccelerator.com, MHP Valley if you want to sell your mobile home park. I'll get you max value, guaranteed.
Yeah, make sure you watch the MHP Show podcast. We're on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. I'm on all social media platforms. If you want the free ebook, you can go to go.parkinvestingpro.com. You can also go to parkinvestingpro.com and get the free webinar. We've got all kinds of stuff out there.
Everything,
so go ahead and check it all
you guys need. You want to go from 0 to a mil?
Check it out.
Check it out.